Favorite stories is a story about my father and Mel Brooks. Have you heard that one?
No.
Mel was hired, and my father, God bless him, he was a sweet, nice man, but he was business, and he's walking over by the pool, and he sees this guy on the diving board with a suitcase and a coat, and he's jumping in the water. And my father said to someone, "Who is that?" And he said, "Mel Brooks." And he's on the social staff. He says, "Get rid of him, we got enough Trumbeniks here." And Mel tells that story to this day.
That's funny.
But it was such a great area. But you must have some stories, if you can't tell us the names, but at least tell us the situations.
I have to tell you a story
All right.
about Monticello Raceway in Grossinger.
Oh,
I don't know if you know
no.
the story. Grossinger's always had their own shows. They never let outsiders in. This one year, first of all, to base this, Monticello Raceway was built by investments from all the hotel owners. They all bought stock. My uncle bought stock in it in
We had
order
a front row box.
to bring people
Yeah.
to the area. So my uncle had a competitor by the name of Howie, and he sold Grossinger's Resort, the Supremes, without Diana Ross. This was the first time without her, for 2 shows. The first show, because they were a big act, the first show was for the hotel guests, second show was for outsiders, and you advertised. What nobody knew was that Howie came in the afternoon at rehearsal, and the girls had their hairs up in pin curls, and they were in schmatters, and he said, "Okay, girls, let's go. We have to go to the track. We're doing a promotion." So they looked at him and they said, "It's not in our contract. We're not going anywhere. Get out of here. We're rehearsing." So now he had taken money from the track, who was owned by all the hotel owners. What is he going to do if he doesn't deliver the Supremes? He owned a Cadillac convertible, and he went to Monticello and he picked up 3 black women, and I don't know what he paid them. He took them to his bungalow where he had all the women give them gowns and stuff. He drove them back to the track, to the outside part of the track. They sat on the outside of
The convertible.
And he spun them around the track twice. They waved from a distance and they left. And nobody ever saw him close.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, it's Mr. Einhorn.
But the Catskills, the main thing was the performers really learned their craft by working all of these resorts, and newcomers got a chance to work in those years. And if you weren't so great, you got another turn again. Today, unfortunately, the difference is
There's no way.
these poor people, the performers, have no chance.
They,
The audiences don't want to give them a chance. They may say they want new people. You give them new people, then they tell you, of course, they didn't sell any tickets. If you give them the older people, they say, "Oh, we had them."
before.
So, unlike the way it used to be, like if you liked an act in Las Vegas, you would go see that act every year or every second year. Now, people will say, "Oh, we saw him, we don't want to see him again." And the people don't have the following the way they used to.